for the Fredgen first pick, now it makes more sense because the Natan has been dealt with, right? Now you can front to front all you want, Alter Ego. RRQ, Vexana still up for grabs. I think this time Vexana Arlet could make more sense. They picked up Natan earlier because they know they want Skylar on this pick for sure. But now with it banned out, what was left? Oh, Minotaur. Could be an option too. Vexana Minotaur, insane neutral objective control.
Finally, we could possibly see Minotaur picked in week number 3. I mean, it's a signature hero for Brusco, but Brusco is not playing today. So that can still be utilized by Vin. For Lemon though, again, picking up the Vexana, I feel like he was very, very much supportive of his teammates, utilizing that very good. But now the Baxia though, picked up by Arad.
They will prioritize the Baksha, looks like, because remember the passive, right? Extra dominance ice for free, which might help them if, let's say, Alter Ego picks up the Minotaur. The healing will be cut down to 50%. That's already a good pickup there. That's why they prioritize the Baksha.
Yeah. Still think the Minotaur will be actually amazing for Alter Ego though. That's why I thought maybe
they can
RRQ.
pick up that. Yeah, I mean they can pick it up on the 3rd pick as well, right?
Yeah.
Technically.
I think Alter Ego will just take it away from them though. Rossi also finds comfort in these reactive heroes against the Baksha, something that wants to dive. Neutral objective control for the Fredgen. It works out for Alter Ego and the way that they want to play the game.
They will pick up the Arlet and the Navaria. I mean, Navaria in the hands of Krite could spell trouble for Alter Ego, or for RRQ rather. And the Arlet though, flexibility, it's in the hands of Alter Ego. I mean, Rassi with an Arlet has been, you know, he had a solid performance in game 1, so I don't really see him not getting this again, but still, it could be flex either ways from XP to roll.
How do they want to risk it? Do they want to risk leaving Skylar's pick to being left open in the 2nd phase? That also giving Alter Ego the chance to ban out even more. But I think for RRQ, they're kind of fine with that, right? They have red side, so they have first pick anyways for that marksman. In case Alter Ego goes for the full ban on the marksman, Alter Ego will be the ones at a disadvantage because of that red side pick. But no, they will just pick up the Bruno right here, and then maybe they will be the ones trying to nail Heise's hero pulled out.
Calling it down would be a very, very smart way of thinking for RRQ. I mean, Heise, on that Bruno, last game was pretty solid. He had 7 kills to his name, but still couldn't translate it against a Natan. Of course, it is a hefty task to do. For this Bruno, safe pick down the gold lane.
Let's see. Will they limit the gold lane? But oh, there's a comment here by, I believe, Esther's sister, R7. They seem to favor high-risk actions. I think they're just trying new heroes, which is good in the early game because just trying new heroes can be overwhelming.
If you guys don't know that reference, that is our makeup artist who looks kind of like R7.
I mean, they had the picture together, so
They did.
Similarities.
Check it out. I think it's on R7's vlog too, and KB's vlog. Just a lot of vlogs.
A lot of vlogs, yeah. Content though keeps on coming. Now Xborg taken out from Pi. Pi was having a good game, to be honest, in that game number 1, but Skylar was just bursting down the Faraga armor, and the Benedetta will be taken away from Banana. Yeah, he's well known for this split push type of heroes. Banana, the Paquito as well could be in the hands of Banana.
Yeah. Well, RRQ were the ones to ban the Paquito out actually in game number 1. Maybe this time they want to get rid of the Xborg plus the Terizla. Though the Terizla might not be as scary as it was in game number 1. Now that they have this kind of composition, they can go for Purify, though I think it should still be considered by RRQ. Technically, with the Arlet already here, it could just be Pi and the Arlet, right? That's why this flex pick is so scary. They could just go for a gold lane ban, but they go for the Minotaur, so a very late Minotaur ban. Not picked at all, not touched at all in the first phase.
Limits down Rassi's options. And for the gold lane, they don't really want to target that, but no, it's a Masha ban. Interesting one at that.
Yeah, I mean, it was very, very annoying for Sans when he was up against Drian on that Masha, constantly thunder clapping the Thunderstruck.
So let's see here, what will be the pick here? Will they go for Drian's hero? Yeah, they will go for the Grocker instead.
A comment though from Ducky, the world champion coach. Coach Bren doesn't need my help. He knows full well how to make his team work. Just give him time. I mean, Ren is slowly, piecing the puzzles together. But I think, yeah, time is needed. Still week 4. Still time to really reflect and reevaluate what RRQ is missing. And I think Lemon and Vin could be the answer. But I think it's just more than adding new players. It's more of a, developing a solid draft, trying to make, things work in this composition.
Well, now gold lane. Safe choice to be carry. They want safe. They do. And the Valentina pick up with 2 big ultimates now, the Eternal Guard and the Wild Charge.
Wow.
Certainly valuable to go for that Valentina. Now it is Mr. Banana. What does he want to use? I don't think the Utah would do too well here. It will do well, it will do well against the Arlet, but that's it. The carry can just melt him down, so goes for the pack.
It is confirmed Novaria roam here, right, for the side of Alter Ego.
Wow. It is indeed. Navaria, Rome.
What a range. They want to poke.
It adds vision, it adds poke, but it will not be as bursty as a mid lane Navaria, but still, it could add to the controls that are seeked out, that are sought after by Alter Ego.
Valentina in the mid, and yeah, like you said, but by the way, again, Alter Ego winning in the lineup rating. They also did lose last game, so for RRQ, you should be smiling based on the pattern, but it's not as easy as just that. They gotta play the game, they gotta execute their game plan. This time, no Natan, but a lot of dive.
Will the Kingdom close it out? Will they be able to re-establish their throne? Or will Alter Ego snatch it and force us to a game number 3? It's Alter Ego and RRQ resuming soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, will it be RRQ cleaning house? Or will it be Alter Ego forcing a game 3? Let's see.
Let's see indeed. A Rad starting on the orange buff, Taz on the purple buff on that Fredrin. Boxer with the faster clear. Looking at all the emblems here. Only 1 Purify from the side of RRQ, 1 Purify as well from Alter Ego, both on Marksman. Nothing too crazy for the emblems here. Crazy mid-control though, for sure for Alter Ego and RRQ. Damn! Banana!
It's going bananas. It is heavy damage from the Paquito. They group up together now. There you go, the poke from the Navaria roam. It's indeed insane. But how do they play this in a much more complicated fight? But before that, the emblems though, Miracle.
Yeah. Skylar doing the same thing that Haiz did, and Haiz going for the Master Assassin. So now I guess it's just a staple for carry. Weak side, strong side, doesn't matter. Master Assassin all the way. But for Skylar as well, he went for the same Haiz build. But he can afford to this time with the Haiz build. Because, hey, he's up against a carry. He wants to actually scale for that mid-game, so the tenacity makes sense. Still, though, agility and wilderness blessing for both the Grok and the Vexana. So they're trying to match that Novaria in terms of the mobility department. But what was your question earlier?
How does Rassi approach the much more complicated fight? Will it only be him, opening up the vision, just poking? Or will there be other, set plays that he could do?
Yeah, I think for the most part, it should just be that, right? All he needs to do now is just scout, because RRQ have a lot of ambush potential with Vin on the Grok. This is one of them, but Haiz is doing a good job at clearing out the wave and actually getting a good trade onto Skylar. Yes, for the Navaria, it's all about getting the vision and poking the enemies down. For the Baxia, the Paquito as well, and even Lemon, it's going to be tough when they are chunked down.
Right? Safe though. Banana. Backed up by Lemon, the Taz jumps in towards Irad. I think he will be in trouble. No, he won't. It's all good. Of course, setting up this objective, the turtle will be under contest by 2 of the teams. I mean, Taz with the Fredrin does have that extra layer of health, and he will be the frontliner for Alter Ego. But for RRQ, they have the ambush potential. They have the pickups with the Chargers and the Eternal God ready up.
Wow.
That's a good reset from Vin, the captain.
Yeah, power of Grok and Banana flickering already here. Good prio from Alter Ego. Resource burnt up. 3-man.
Rossi spotting 3. Spear does not connect. Rad and Taz here looking for the retro. Eternal Guard pops as well. Vin committing the wild charge, but the Kripes will make sure that Taz finds a retro. Banana quite low now. Pi receiving a lot of damage, will be taken out by the Lord from Lemon, and it's a double from the guy.
Right, forced to be flickered out from that pit. I mean, there was a stolen wild charge, but still, it did not really turn the tide around for Alter Egos and RRQ invading the jungle of Taz. They're taking every possible things that they could take away, but at least the turtle was in the hands of Taz.
Yeah, man, really, really well played there from RRQ. The way that they layered their CC together on Taz. Starts off with that Eternal Guard, and we have a wild charge from Vin. Then Banana with the knockout strike 2 times, I believe, towards Taz. And yet Taz still got the turtle. It's ridiculous. Still though, the fight and the value definitely goes to RRQ because they were able to find 2 kills on Lemon, who also, remember, went for Wilderness Blessing and Agility. So he's going to be active.
Wild charge from Vin committed. Highs here. Pop the Purify. But will he withstand the damage? The answer is yes, he will find a kill as well as a Rod. Wasn't able to take and withstand the shurikens. Rossi with the spear, perhaps finding and giving damage. Will Alter Ego force this one again? I'm not so sure.
I think so. No wild charge, no initiation.
A dive this as well. A questionable dive though from RRQ. I mean, the wild charge was there setting up. But now Rod is back with the team. They're trying to defend this, taking down everything they can.
Bring all men to add more firepower to the top side of the map. Finally, it resides as they have managed to clear the wave.
Yeah, an interesting dive to say the least for RRQ there. I think a bit of miscalculation from RRQ. Vin with the initiation, and Rad, it takes a bit too many of those turret shots. Gets taken down. Fine, he actually was able to go in onto Banana together with Krite, I believe, before the turtle, but reaching the turtle first, they actually didn't force an initiation to happen. They were waiting very patiently for Banana to clear out bot so that the advantage that Alter Ego had with Pi rotating faster became equalized with Banana rotating. So I think for Alter Ego, really this game, they need to be more decisive. It feels like they are hesitating in a lot of these initiations with the advantage even.
None of those showing the bottom wave, and contestation here. Wild charge.
Yep, wild charge on towards still. Oh, Bright will have to be taken down.
Pass.
Turtle will actually go for Alter Ego's Banana. Finds another. Oh my god, it's actually Turtle for RRQ. It's a 1-for-1. They've equalized and they've even added on the kill list Taz and Krite.
Got a kill. Got a neutral objective as well. And Banana was ready for the final knockout punch towards Taz. So that damage, though, is very much appreciated in the lineup of RRQ.
Counter-strike first item for Banana. A damage dealer for RRQ. Now also Pi getting beat down in the bottom lane. Skylar doing more damage. Oh, gotta be careful though still.
Have a strong higher ground though. Let's see, Vin and Skylar trying to reposition. Oh, Vixana will not commit. Oh my god, they need to be careful as Alter Ego arrives with reinforcements. There they will have the space to disengage. And they should not force this fight.
A little bit overzealous there from Skylar, who's stepping forward. I mean, you always have to be very wary of the poke and the meteors or the spheres coming in from Rassi. I mean, he's always able to poke it out, chunking down the HP of Skylar. And they even sent, like, 2 players to back up both Highs and Rassi to that fight. So Skylar, at least he is safe for now. And just try to farm out his items, get to that power pick. But no, here are the items.
Yeah. Thunderbelt and Corrosion Scythe. So a defensive start technically to this game. Pi still going in despite the turret being so low.
This turret taken out. Oh, I'll charge committed as well as Pi will be isolated from any member from Alter Ego, and he will be taken out. Alter Ego, no response whatsoever. 4,000 already for RRQ.
It's bleeding. It's bleeding slowly. It's hemorrhaging soon. The turtle up for the taking. Pi 6 seconds before he could join this fight. But RRQ will let Alter Ego start it up. So they're just going to try to counter engage. If anything does happen, Vin, again, just being so pesky behind that. It's the players of RRQ. I think they're ready to fight this, but Vin is caught.
Not looking good here, Banana. So will be the recipient of that wall charge. Also a lot of damage given. Flickers out of safety. Take a look at the front side of the max. Actually, Taz doing work alongside Highs. Vin, 1 HP for Vin, but Taz will be down first. Now Alter Ego fighting with no retreat, but Rossi will find the turtle. Now he collapsed. RRQ though, they are looking for a kill, but there will be space for Alter Ego to back away.
What a steal from Rossi.
Good
That
recovery.
is where you trust the spheres. It rains down towards the turtle and they are able to at least get it from them after losing a member in that fight.
The problem is still the same though for Alter Ego. Seems like they are hesitating a lot in these team fights, but now at least in the mid game it makes more sense. They are 4,000 gold behind, but in the early game that really was what enabled RRQ to completely snowball the way that they are snowballing right now. RRQ have just been more decisive in the way that they take team fights, going in at the right time. Meanwhile, for Alter Ego, a bit chaotic in the way they take team fights. Also, miscalculations around these turrets. For Pi up top before the turret, or before the turtle take. Banana though, these are all fine and dandy. Just gets bonked in the head a bit and he walks away. Bonk.
But that is not going to be a problem for Banana. And now it could probably start activating side lanes as well. Slowly pushing it, create a slow push. And most possibly expect a response from Alter Ego to come and fetch the waves. And RRQ now on the driver's seat, but Arad jumps in too far!
Let's see, the Terrify connecting. Oh, Flippin' flickers with the internal guard as well.
Wow.
Banana though will be knocked up as Taz won't survive for long. Will be traded, but will be traded again by Skylar, who finds the double. And RRQ, they're saying, we're done. We want to focus on the Lord. We take 2. Let's get out.
20 seconds on the Lord, and Taz is down. I mean, still, they could march towards the Lord later on, but that is, again, a fight won by RRQ.
So well played, man. The way that they initiate that as well. Even though, yes, 2 for 1, they did have to trade Banana in. Still, value. It's the jungler and the XP laner traded for 1 member there. Here, you can see the skill hit rate for Rossi. He's been quite accurate, man. And also, he hit the shot on the turtle, the shot that counted, the shot that got them a neutral objective, their second one in this game. But now with the Lord spawning in, man, it's going to be even tougher for Alter Ego. In the early to mid, it was already tough going for these neutral objectives because of how RRQ have been layering, how they've been more decisive. Now, the indecisiveness of Alter Ego will be punished even more. They have the advantage with a Paquito in the side lane. Banana can split push. This will be a constant forced error towards Alter Ego. They're going to be frustrated. It's going to be built up completely if they're not decisive. And that pattern has been true so far. They have not been decisive. They've been very indecisive, and RRQ have been able to capitalize on that mistake from them a lot.
The good news, I mean, always Rossi there responding to the wave pushing in the side lanes for Banana. So it's always going to be a game of ping pong, and you're trying to trigger something, but Vin, jumps in.
Yep, Flicker, wall charge with the help of the internal guard, but Christ has the wall charge with him instead. Now Highs fighting double. Skylar, though, will respond with the Mega as well. It's a 2-for-1 still, favoring Alter Ego.
RRQ fumble that fight. They lose 2 members, but Skylar is still online. So the main damage dealer is still there, but they just have to be more wary of the fights where Highs is always able to dish out the damage.
Yeah, Banana's doing a real good job at actually just trying to split Alter Ego's attention from the Lord over to mid, over to top. Rossi's been the guy who's been sent over. So luckily for Alter Ego, they actually have an answer to the problem that RRQ keep on giving towards Alter Ego, which is that side lane pressure. They have a Novaria that can use the Astral Recall to walk through walls. But Rossi has to be careful. The one time that he doesn't, Banana can catch him off guard and take him out instantly. It's still a very squishy Novaria. And now with him up top, he's actually not in a position to reveal any of the RRQ members. RRQ could take this as slow as they want. They are in no rush to go for this Lord. They can continue to build up these waves, slow push up top, and maybe this time keep Banana up top. Let it be a 4v4 around the neutral objective. so that they can crack the base turret open or at least force Alter Ego to send more members up top.
Banana has always been very effective in the cross map, at least for this game as well. But now the Lord is going to go down. Vin jumps in.
On towards one. Arad will comfortably finds the Lord. But the collapse will favor RRQ as Skylar claims the double. He's looking for the triple. He smells blood, but Banana will fall instead as Highs will pick up the scraps. Now Skylar will find the shutdown as he claims the hat trick.
A triple kill for Skylar. Banana was just trying to screw the backline, but thankfully enough for RRQ, they're able to march to the base. They could look for something even more, plundering the members of Alter Ego.
They can end?
They definitely can end with the Lord marching. It's practically a 4v3 now.
Ice still down.
But RRQ, they will not be hasty. They will let the Lord charge the top turret, and they will hit the button reset.
Yeah, Lemon, again, always just spamming the ultimate, trying to zone Alter Ego, and it's actually dealing a bit of damage towards the members with the glowing wand. It's forcing them to back away too, respecting the Lord and its young brother, the Eternal Guard.
They get all 3 turrets now. The base is exposed. And Alter Ego, again, feels like they're losing grip of the game after, you know, a little bit of punishments up in the top lane, getting Highs ahead. I mean, Highs has been very, very full of damage with 5 kills also to his name. RRQ seems like they're able to, you know, carry on with the wave and just withstand everything that Alter Ego is throwing to their face.
Now it's even harder. I think it's looking bleak for Alter Ego. It might be a 2-0 match, the way that it's playing out right now, because RRQ, we were talking about the advantage, how they were able to utilize that advantage with the side lane always pushing in towards them because of the Paquito. Now it's going to be pushing into them regardless, even without the Paquito. Even if Alter Ego managed the waves super well, it's always going to be pushing to them because these are super minions now spawning in. You see that gold benefit, 3,395, and 8,000 gold lead now for RRQ. For Alter Ego, at this point, they're just trying to freeze the wave around their base so at least their carries can get farm. That's how desperate it looks for Alter Ego now. They're turtling inside of their own base, and RRQ have taken control completely. They've colonized the Alter Ego jungle.
And I'd argue that Alter Ego also, they don't really have the best, you know, high ground defense potential. I mean, sure, you have Rassi. You also kind of like have Highs trying to dish out with the shurikens. But then again, when RRQ just comes corralling you into something that is very much uncomfortable, Alter Ego will still falter in that regard. And Skylar 7 kills to his name. Again, just being the main man for RRQ, but so far I think Banana has also done a solid job at trying to disperse the players of Alter Ego. Now they have their eyes on the Lord, and this could be a free one. But Alter Ego trying to open up the map, open up the space. Taz is here for the contest.
Yeah, I want to talk about the items here. Holy Crystal from Lemon, knowing that he's so far ahead. Usually we see more of that utility build for the Vexana. No, not for Lemon this time. 3-0-9 Hurst with Holy Crystal.
Flicker, oh my god, Flicker Watch charge as well. Right though, will not be there in time. Finds the 2, but no follow-up. Skylar finding the legendary as a Lord. Will be taken by Arad. Now Banana in a flanking position as Highs will not survive as Skylar is there with his bald. And now Banana looking for a kill on towards Right as he's toying. They're toying Right at this moment. And only Noveria in the backside here trying to defend. What can you do, Rossi? As RRQ will clean house. RRQ will clean a sweep as Alter Ego. They will not be able to crack the Kings of Kings. The kingdom remains strong.
The kingdom back rebuilt. They judge the Vandals. They judge the 3 masked Vandals, send them to the guillotine and assert their dominance in this 2-0 victory. A turn of events, a momentum swing.